LeMieux here. I'm Hannah and our channel is Crawford's on Camera, and usually you'll see on screen my husband Ben, my son Henry and my daughter Imogen. They are 12 and 8. Just in case you're new, just give us a little intro. So this year I've decided I want to be a little bit braver and do some kind of day in the life style videos, maybe some like that maybe are over a week, and I'll try and edit them and pop them on weekly. Our travel videos aren't going anywhere. That's the thing that we love doing. But I just wanted to kind of maybe try and build a bit more of a community up on our channel, and yeah, just be a bit more braver in myself really. Yeah, so today is the 5th of January, and the kids are on inset day. So yeah, I was naughty and took advantage and we didn't set an alarm this morning. But we have got up and we've just had a little workout. I dragged Ben in as he's here today. He is on nights tonight, but I thought it's always fun to do it together and a bit more motivating. So yeah, we've done that. I was going to film this when I got up this morning, but as I said, I didn't set an alarm and things were running away, so we cracked straight on with that. Yeah, so a lot of these videos I'm probably going to ramble a little bit because that's what I do. Yeah, we've had like a little, not much compared to some places in the country. So we're in Somerset, and I think there probably was a little sprinkling of snow last night, but just enough that it kind of was more of a pain in the bum than it's worth because it's then just froze. Yeah, so my plan today, I've done the workout, tick, and I've got, for those of you that don't know, it's actually in our garden. I used to run my beauty business. I built a room in the garden, and when I moved into a salon, I turned it into an Airbnb. So I need to do a changeover on that today. We've got our first guest of the new year, and I was a bit naughty. We had someone stay over Christmas, and then I kind of went out, stripped it all down and turned everything off, and I've kind of abandoned it. So I need to go and give that a really good clean and get it all ready for our guest that's coming later today. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the sun might have come out and got rid of some of the ice, because I have to walk around on the patio and down to it, and it looks a bit slippy and I'm a bit scared of falling over. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so hopefully you might enjoy these, and I'm just going to keep it quite raw, and I don't really want to over edit them. I just want to keep it really simple. Yeah, and I'll probably go a lot. But yeah, I think that's probably it for now. Let's crack on. I'm probably going to have some breakfast and then get started. I think tomorrow will be a bit more back to routine. Today's still a little kind of floating along a bit because the kids have got this inset day. But yeah, I thought I can't start things on, I can't even think when the first was it a Wednesday or a Thursday? I have to start on a Monday. So yeah, I want to try and start doing these videos, get some exercise going again, because that has just disappeared. A couple of years ago, I was running on the treadmill, and it's never something that I've thought, oh, you know, I want to run a marathon or anything like that. But I actually, for me, did really well, and I got to like 7k without even stopping on there. And then I think kind of Christmas came and I got really busy at work and it all just slipped away, and now I'm pants. So yeah, it'd be good to do that, but I also really want to try and do a bit of like resistance weight training as well, just to shape up a bit rather than just kind of like slim down. But yeah, I think I've probably put like a stone on since we went to America back in, what was that, July, August. So I need to rein that back in, and it's my birthday at the end of the month, and we're looking at booking a little cheeky getaway, just me and Ben. I'm really lucky my mum and dad are gonna have the kids for us, and yeah, so we were hoping to have it booked by now, but we can't decide where to go, and we're kind of on a bit of a tight budget because we've got a big holiday coming up at the end of March, and we're also taking my mum and dad, so that's an exciting one. So yeah, we can't be too flush with it because we don't really have it. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that booked in the next few days, and I'll be able to update you. But yeah, I just want somewhere warm. So we were looking at Dubai, then we were looking at Egypt, but then it wasn't quite as warm as we thought it would be. Although there is Canary Islands, but again, I've been there and it's been gorgeous this time of year. But then I have been like there. I mean, I've been to Lanzarote twice and it's rained and been windy both times. And that was once in January. That was my birthday when I was younger. And I think the other time possibly was like March. So I was like, right, I'm going to rule out Canary Islands because I feel like we've only got, you know, maybe 5 days. And I just really want some sunshine. I just want to lie on a sunbed with my Kindle and just almost have a bit of a reset for the year, to be honest. It's been a really busy few months and we thought we were going to have a bit of a rest over Christmas, but it just seems to have flown by. And the days where I was like, right, I can have a day where I can literally stay in my pajamas all day if I want to. And then, you know, one day I ended up spending half the day at the hospital because Imogen had rolled on her foot the night before and woke up and it was just black. So yeah, things like that have happened. So it'll just be really great to just get away, have a bit of a catch up with Ben because if you don't know, he's a firefighter. So he works like 2 day shifts, then 2 night shifts, and then he has 3 or 4 days off, it's meant to be. But he's also got, as most other firefighters have got second jobs, so he's also got his own window cleaning business. So he spends most of the time when he's even at home working, you know, replying to people, whatever, or he's out and, you know, cleaning windows, doing gutter jobs, things like that. So yeah, it's nice sometimes to just pencil in some time where you actually can put the work things away and just have some nice time together. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that and hoping we can get that booked. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough. I must move and get some actual things done. So let's get some food and crack on with that Airbnb. I'm just jumping back on because something I was going to mention. So I got on the treadmill to just do like a warm up. So literally just walking, it's not even running. And I thought, what's that on my foot? And I thought it was like a big cobweb or something from somewhere. Oh yeah, tell a lie, it wasn't the warm up. It was, I'd done my warm up on there and then I did some press ups and then I went back on there. So we were doing like, would it be like interval training, I suppose? So we were using the treadmill and the rower, and then in between we were doing like squats or press ups. So and then we were like swapping around. Anyway, so I was back on the treadmill, just started running. I thought, what's that on my foot? And realised the rubber. It was the rubber like flapping. Anyway, so I stopped. And yeah, it's come off, and then this bit has like lifted. So these are Asics, is that how you pronounce it? And I bought them, so they're out of time for me. They probably won't do anything about it if I contacted them. But I only have ever ran on the treadmill. Literally the only time. I mean, look at the tread on these; they're like immaculate. Look, super clean. And yeah, the only time they've literally stepped a few steps outside is when I'm been about to kind of throw up because I was running and yeah. But you shouldn't stop unless you feel like that, so keep going. Yeah, so they've barely been used, to be honest. And I already had Ben already. This one came up. I don't know if you can see. He can you see that on there? He already like glued it for me, which that has held down. So I thought it was going to be that one when I looked at it, but it's not. It's a complete separate one, and the front as well. Because Ben thought, oh, well, if that one come off, it would be okay. But then I was like, oh no, that this bit's gone. So yeah, I'm just really disappointed. I had Brooks before. I can't think which like model of them it was. But yeah, tell me what you recommend. I'm thinking, do I go back to Brooks? Do I drop these an email? I think, let me just check. Like literally, I'm so careful with my running trainers. I literally keep them. They go back in their box when I've finished. So, oh yeah, I have got the receipt. Where's the date? they're, yeah, yeah, I have actually had them, so they're not going to do anything. I bought them in March 24, is that? So yeah, I have almost had them 2 years, but I think I just went through, like last year I didn't do any, I think it was the year before that I was kind of getting into my running, and then I didn't for like a year. I've barely done anything with them, so I hadn't really worn, so they just stayed in the box. But yeah, like, should that happen? I'm just, oh, it's falling apart. But yeah, Ben's had them, and he's ran like half marathons in them, and they've been fine. And I think I've got some friends that have always had them, but I've kind of lost my confidence in them. Maybe I go back to Brooks, or if you can recommend any other brands that I should try, maybe. There's those On ones, isn't there? I can see quite a few people with those, and Hoka, I think. So yeah, I'd really like any advice or recommendations would be great. I've got quite wide feet, although they have shrunk a bit since I lost some weight actually, but yeah, I'd say I've got a wider across the front of my foot. So yeah, anyone with feet like that would be great recommendations, because obviously you need them to be comfortable. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've got any recommendations for me. Thanks. So I just had breakfast, and I thought I'd just share with you something I've been having. I think this is my 5th or 6th week now. I guess you could say it was like an advert on Facebook that got me. But anyway, I've invested in the Nutrition Geeks Collagen Glow Up. Yeah, and I did have, before Christmas, a few comments at work that my skin looked good. So I was like, But yeah, I don't know, the last kind of year I've just felt, I could really tell my skin was like aging. So I've invested in some new skincare products, and I tried some collagen tablets, but they're like horse pills, they're humongous, and it just felt like they got stuck here for like hours afterwards. So that never carried on very long. And then I saw this, and I saw that it just dissolves in like a warm drink. So this is what I've been doing. A lot of people I see mix it with coffee, but I don't drink coffee. And I obviously wanted something that, how do I put it? I think it almost makes the drink a little bit thicker, I've found. So anyway, I've been just using some options, hot chocolate, because there's not many calories in that, and I love a hot chocolate. So this time of year I've just been finding I probably have a hot chocolate anyway. So yeah, so I've been doing that. Put those in there, and then the only thing I would say is there's no scooping with it. So the first bag I used, it says a tablespoon. So I'll show you. I was using, it's in the dishwasher, I haven't got it here actually, but one of my tablespoons. And I couldn't work out why it was going down really quick, and it was coming up to like the end of the 3rd week, and I thought, oh, there's like a day left in there. So I got my measuring spoons out, and I was like, oh yeah, I've probably been having almost like 3 tablespoons equivalent to what it is on here, because yeah, it does actually say that 2 flat tablespoons is equal to 14 grams. So anyway, in something else I was sorting out, I was clearing out a cupboard the other day, and I found this scoop in there, and I thought that could work. Although I'm just looking at it now, and I'm thinking it's 30ml, and that's grams. Do you know what? Let's just stick today with my trusty spoon set. Yeah, so it's this one. So it's 2 of these, which when I looked at my tablespoon, probably wasn't far off 4 I was putting in. So maybe that's why my customers noticed at work that my skin was looking rather good. But well, it does at the moment. I've literally done nothing this morning because I got straight out of bed and got on the exercise. So yeah, I've been out actually in the Airbnb and just popped the heater on because it's so cold outside. So then I just give it a little mix, and then I've got the kettle, and then I don't fill it up straight away. I like do it about half, give it a little stir to just dissolve it all in. and that just seems to dissolve it all down perfectly. I might just add, just because I'm in a rush today, because I've got to get out and clean that Airbnb, so I think I'll just add a little bit of cold water on the top of it. Yeah, I can't think how many. So I get this massive tub from Costco. I think it's like a £5 or something, but at like really good price. And I want to say, oh, I know I've seen it on the little packets. They're like, you're going to correct me now. Oh no, that is. It's 40, like it says now. I thought that was how many servings. So I've just realised there it says there's 90 servings in this tub. And I'm sure one drink is 40 calories. I remember from years ago when I was doing like Slimming World or something, and I think you used to use you could buy the sachets and make something with it, like a cheesecake or something. But yeah, I'm just going to add a little touch of cold water on the top just so I can get my drink it. Yeah, and there we have a collagen drink. But if you're like me and you don't want to taste it, I can definitely recommend pop it in with like a hot chocolate. You could do like a Cadbury's milky one, or if you're trying to be a bit good like me, then this one's great. Yeah, so far so good. So this is the second bag I'm on. I always think you need to give things like 3 to 6 months, don't you, really, to check if to give them a go, to see if they're actually any good. So yeah, I'll let you know how the progress goes. I probably should have done like a before picture of my face. I'm sure I could find one somewhere on my phone, but yeah. If you want a recommendation for collagen, so far so good. Can't taste it in your drink, and I've had customers comment, so it must be working, right? So I just finished cleaning our little Airbnb. I ran out of some battery there, so there's a couple of bits you didn't actually see, so I thought I'd just show you around it. Yeah, so I used to work in here. I built this for working in. Here's the doors here, and I used to have my, like a little reception desk over here, and then I had my nail table. I had like a double nail table because my friend used to come and do a little bit of work as well. And then my bed went in the middle, like across here, and then this unit was I put in, so I just kind of, I didn't really do anything to it. I put a microwave and a kettle and a toaster on there, really. yeah, so I had all these bits in before, so yeah, I just adapted it into an Airbnb. But I'll just let's turn you around and show you. Yeah, so got like a telly and a little unit and just a wardrobe. When we first started, I had someone say that they could do with a full length mirror, but there was no wall space for me to put one. And then I think it was after COVID actually. I seen this one and I thought, oh, double whammy, because there's like things you can tick off on Airbnb that you have. So they have hanging space and a mirror now. So yeah, that was good. Good, I was saying there. Yeah, so then they've got their bed and bedside tables, fridge freezer, because in the summer I always think it's handy. We get lots of people. Leave the kids' ice lollies in there. I need to go to Tesco's in a minute. I normally put some of the individually wrapped pan chocolats on there, so I'll get some of those. Just some biscuits and cornflakes, tea, coffee, sugar, and then I leave milk in the fridge so they've got something to, if they come like late at night, at least they've got something they can have for breakfast. Yeah, like crockery and things, and just noticed that clock. Do you know what? This clock eats batteries. I think I need to get a new clock because I don't know if it's because I've had no one in out here and it's been cold and it's gone slow, and it's because I find my clock down work does the same when it's cold. But and then yeah, there's a toilet, and they've got a ironing board and an iron. Yeah, this thing like it's great, and I just thought in here there's like loads of space, so I thought, I know it might seem a little odd putting the ironing board in with the toilet, but actually it works really well because let me just show you, like there's loads of space. And yeah, I didn't end up showing you because I'm out of battery. It's the shower. So no one actually has ever said anything, but I suppose if you're sharing a bed with someone, then if you don't want them to peek while you're in the shower, then. But so when I do spray tans. So I looked everywhere to find these doors so they open back out. So it used to catch the off spray. And then obviously I can shower it all to clean it, which then worked great. And I've just got a room divider. Could do with a new one actually. I've had him since the beginning actually, but I just noticed the weaving bits are just coming a little bit separated. But yeah, it was really good. I was glad when we built it. It did cost a bit extra money, but I had like all the proper groundwork so I could have a toilet in here, because the whole point was I used to do it in the conservatory, and I thought, what's the point in doing all this? And then they still need to go in the house for the toilet. And we had our dog back then, and then we did shift work still back then when he was a printer. So if he was there in the day, like he didn't want people going through the living room and then into our downstairs toilet. So yeah, I did it all, which obviously was a great thing because I ended up turning it into this, and I didn't need to spend any big money on putting these things in because I already had it. Yeah, and then just outside, we just did this. When did we do it? So we lost Darcy, our dog, in, what was that, 2 years ago. We got married 23. No, so 24. July 24. And we literally only did this a few months before she passed away, and we wish we did it years ago because we used to, when we had people stay in, we used to end up putting her on an extendable because some people don't like dogs, and she was a boxer, so she's quite big, and she could be a little bit funny. So yeah, and if we had just, I'll show you now, done this beforehand, we would have had our garden all separate. But yeah, so I'll just pop out. That's why this is my new toy actually. It's why I kind of started doing this today, because I wanted to try it out. It's a Joby, I don't know what the model is, but it was a kit. I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah, loving it so far. But yeah, let's just pop outside and just show you. I might just put a little bistro set out here, and yeah, we've got this fence, so it separates it from our garden, which is great, and it gives them their own privacy. And they just walk around here. They come in up our side gate, and they've got their own access. So, and then they've got a key safe if they, we're not here when they come in. But yeah, and that gate, we shut that gate, which goes through to our garden. But yeah, so that's my little Airbnb. I have someone coughing out there then. I don't know if you picked that up. But yeah, thought I'd just show you while I was out here. Hope you enjoyed my little cleaning video on a time lapse. But yeah, now you know what I'm talking about when I say our Airbnb. But yeah, like this has given us opportunities we would have never had if we hadn't done it. All the places we've travelled, and even our wedding, it just wouldn't have happened if we didn't have this. So I'm always really, really grateful. And if it ever has like a little quiet spell, I'm like, oh no, like we're not going to be able to book any more holidays. Yeah, so it was a last minute one, the booking today actually, only booked in last night. And I was panicking because we didn't have any bookings at the moment. But it is a funny time of year. You kind of hope for working people. I think this person come in tonight. I think he's working as just a man on his own. But yeah, it's a great side hustle, I guess you'd kind of call it. Yeah, lets us live our dream of adventures and travelling and seeing different places in the world. So long may it hopefully continue. Right, next up, Tesco's. So I've been to Tesco's, I've put it all away. It's now, what's the time? 4:25. I was literally thinking 10 minutes ago, oh, it seems a bit lighter tonight, but yeah, I've had to put the lights on. It's definitely getting darker now. Although it looks really light out that way of my house window, and then out the kitchen window it's rather dark. But anyway, this has turned up, so I thought I'd open it with you all. So I ordered this. Only in between, like probably like a week ago, in between Christmas and the New Year. I just thought it would help me keep on track a bit with eating and like portion control and things, because obviously with Christmas you kind of stretch your stomach a bit. And I just knew as well that if we're planning on going away, that I've got about 3 weeks, and I just thought this will just keep everything simple. It is too much. I didn't plan it very well. I thought I'll get it delivered on the Monday, then that's it sorted for the week. But Ben is on nights tonight and tomorrow night. But I'm kind of thinking I'm going to still carry on, plan what we're going to have on each night. They still send you recipes? See, I can see something. I think there's one. They don't there, hold on. Here they are. Yeah, I thought what I might do is work out which ones could be like heated up. So I thought he could have it for his dinner actually tomorrow. Although then he will go and still have a cooked meal at work, but he's a hard working boy. He deserves 2 cooked meals a day. Right, so let's see what we've got. So I've gone for the oven baked coq au vin with buttery crushed potatoes. The oven baked chicken and bay with crushed potatoes. I think I wanted a few like hearty ones because I thought with it being like cold, something that warms you up a bit, don't you? So yeah, this is another hearty one. The saucy onion gravy beef meatballs and crushed potatoes. And then these ones, I thought this one's a bit of a takeaway. Mexican style pork and pineapple burger, chips and spicy mayo. And I thought the kids don't have to have. So my other thing with this is I want the kids, I tried to pick things that I thought they like or they could try it, and I'm sure they'd like it if they give it a go. Henry's 12 now, and I feel like he's more fussy than he was like when he was like a toddler eating. And it just makes you get stuck into these eating the same thing all the time ways, and also just things that are easy because you feel like, oh, I can't be bothered because the damn kids won't eat it. So this is what's going to be put in front of them. I'm hoping the Imogen thing is, if one of them goes, oh, I don't like it, then the other one's like, oh, I don't like it. So let's see. So yeah, they definitely will eat the burger, and I think they like, I love pineapple, so this one really stuck out to me. Trying to think. Imogen doesn't like pineapple, but I'll have hers. Like, you can make it up, can't you? So you don't have to put in it what you don't want. And even if they want like normal mayonnaise that I've got here, then they can do that, because I didn't know if, yeah, it's just mayonnaise. So I wonder if you add the spice anyway. But yeah, I've got like the polystick ketchup in it, let's be honest. And then the last one is a cheesy baked basa with Mediterranean style veg. So I'm not a very kind of like, there's that one, like fishy fish person, but I will eat like white fish, you know, like cod and like basa, and I think, is it like pollock and hake? And I have had before now like is it like a fillet of salmon, but I've put on it like tomato puree and like some mozzarella cheese or something to try and, I don't love it, but with the tomato and the cheese on it as well, I can like get it in when I'm trying to be good. Yeah, so I am going to unpack this into the mills. Then I just need to work out what day actually we're going to have each one on, for what clubs we've got on work and stuff. And then, yeah, I'll put it into the mills and check the dates on it, whether I need to freeze any of the meat, and then remember to get it back out on the day. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I think HelloFresh, they like put it all in the like a paper bag, so it's literally, and they're numbered, if they still do that. It's been a really long time since I had one. But Gousto, I guess it's better for the environment, like they just bung it all in the box. So yeah, I'll just work all that out, sort out which one we're gonna have for tea tonight actually, and then yeah, it'll probably be time to start making tea actually. I've got half an hour until the Airbnb gentleman is going to arrive, so I'll get him showed round first, and then yeah, probably get on with it. Henry's meant to have football, but I don't know if it's going to be on because it's a bit icy and it's whether it refreezes. But luckily our friend is his manager, and when Ben's on nights and it's like really cold, he's really lovely, and he takes Henry for me to save me taking him out in the cold. So if I ask him that, I don't want to rattle it. So, and then also it's back to school tomorrow, so I can get her sorted ready for bed. But yeah, let's sort this out and get cooking tea. The other thing I was thinking is, I've not quite hit 4,000 steps yet, and I really want to be hitting 8,000 a day. So I may sort this out and then just go and like walk on the treadmill and just try and get my steps up, because otherwise I'm not going to hit another 4,000, am I, today, just doing these mundane kind of tasks. So I might do that as well. And I just cannot wait to have a nice bath, because I literally worked out this morning and then I've just left this on, went to Tesco's in my shorts, had a funny few looks, but I was just like, right, keep going, get everything done. And it's just been such a busy day actually. But yeah, hopefully it will set us all up ready for the rest of the week. So right, let's get this unpacked. Okay, so I've put everything with what it needs to go with. I've also just wrote on each of the cards what date the meat expires. Because there's some like these are like the 8th, and then I've got a 10th and a 14th as well. So I was gonna have the burger on like Friday or Saturday, but it's the 5th today, Monday, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, it's gonna go off by Thursday. Might be alright Friday. It's a risky game, so we'll see. Anyway, the kids have decided they want the coq au vin, oven baked coq au vin with buttery crushed potatoes. It had to be a longer one, 45 to 55 minutes, but I think, to be honest, once you've prepped everything, it cooks in the oven for like 40 minutes, so that's good. And I could actually go and get, because I'm still, the man's here, gone in the Airbnb, really, really lovely. Lovely man from up north. Yeah, I'm only on 4,300 steps, so perhaps I get this in and then jump back on and get my steps done, have tea, and then I'm gonna just have a nice bath, I think. That's what I want to do, and I'd like to read some of my book maybe. That's another thing I'd really like to get back into. I kind of don't want to set things as like a New Year's thing, but I do really need to change things a little bit because it just always feels like you're in this like rat run of life. Everything's a rush, and I thought after COVID, I was like, right, I'm not going back to how things were before COVID. I'm going to slow down a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't seem to happen. Life is very busy, and I inflict some of it on myself. I love my holidays, so that's why I obviously do our Airbnb and work, and yeah, so you can't have it all. But anyway, let's get this done, and then yeah, maybe I could even read some of my book in the bath. Although I have seen lots of people saying about like no screen time for like an hour before bed, and I find myself always, I go to bed and then I just sit and I guess I kind of have a scroll, and yeah, I don't know if that doesn't help much, but I've just seen as well somebody I follow, they've been like going to bed at, I'll say, I can't think of the times exactly, but like 10 o'clock every night and getting up at, I don't know, I'll say 7. They're sticking to these same times, and they've been doing it for, I don't know if it was a week or just over a week now, and their sleep, which one is it? I don't know if it's the one that's called Sleep on my watch, or if it's the, I'm not going to find it on here now, it's on my, yeah, there's Sleep Score, Body Battery, I can't think which one it is she's got on there, anyway, and she's practically hitting, it was like 98 or 99, and it was like, sometimes she was only getting like 60, I don't know if it's like your body battery, it might have been that one, but anyway, for how much it's recharging, but, so, you know, maybe there is some method in these people's madness, but yeah, and you know, it's not always, when you're working late and things, it's not always going to happen, because when I work late on a Thursday, when I come home, you just want some downtime, don't you, before you go to bed? You just need to like wind down. So yeah, anyway, here we go, perfect example of me rambling. Let's get on and cook this. We had this parcel delivered. I don't know if some of you know what this company is. Yeah, she's a very lucky girl. I've seen some things, and a couple of things were on offer, and I thought, does she really deserve it? Does she keep her bedroom tidy? Does she do things when I ask her to? Does she answer me back a lot? Is she spoilt? Probably yes. But you're gonna be good, aren't you, if you have these things?
Yeah.
You've all heard this? Right, I've opened the top, you can have a look. Let's see what's in there, shall we?
Is it a backpack?
Take it out.
That's what
So, for those of you that don't know, you probably won't actually, because I've only really done travel vlogs. So, Imogen goes horse riding, and Imogen also has a hobby horse. What's your hobby horse called?
Luigi.
No, your hobby horse. You ride Luigi, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What's
Luigi.
Oh, you called your hobby horse Luigi? Oh,
Yeah.
I think he's changed names. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, my nieces had some of these for Christmas,
Oh my God,
and
I
I thought
know.
it's a good idea because she literally goes out for hours, and for Christmas you had some jumps, didn't you,
Yeah.
for your hobby horse? And it's good, I think, to have them outside. But yeah, she takes it over my mum and dad's, and she'll take it down my sister's. So I thought, actually, they were on a little bit of an offer, and I thought, this
It's a hood, and you can like carry it. It's like
it's a carry bag for your hobby horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you put his head up in here, and
there's
then
also,
you
like,
can
a
clip
clip.
things on here and
And
here,
little
and
Velcro
storage.
card.
Oh, and that was what I was looking for. I thought it was Jess had the, yeah. Oh no, that's the main bit. Did she just put her things in there? I thought she had another pocket, but she
Yeah,
must have.
so if you put it on the side.
Oh, and then, so there's the little pocket, so the hole comes down in through there. And then the head, so you must put it on, oh my god, I'm rubbish. Oh, I see. So you put it down through, and then his head will go in
Yeah.
there.
It's very
And
powerful.
so it'll keep him all nice and tidy. Right, do you want to see what else you've got? Go on then. This is also the cranberry colour, which matches Imogen's. Oh, actually, and I think it's that looks like the damson. Which, do you know what? She hasn't tried them on yet. For Christmas, she had a new. You had new droppers and a pull-on, didn't you? Like buttons on top. And she had a riding hat
Yeah.
and a matching hat silk to match her outfit. So I'd like to see that on her as well at some
There's
point.
a box.
Oh yeah. This was a little bit for my benefit, to be fair. I was thinking ahead.
No way! I got these for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These, I shouldn't be saying front of them, they were like £20 off. I think they were meant to be like £49, I'll tell you. Oh no, I can't tell you. Is that the only bit of paper in there? I want to say that they were £49.99 and I paid £29.99 for them. And they're really nice actually. I wouldn't mind some for myself. They had them in a sage colour, I think, as well.
I love this.
But I thought we could put these away. She's not actually going to have them now. I'm not actually letting her have them now because she not that long ago had some Skechers.
Yeah.
And you've got an old pair of, is it Skechers that you wear old ones when she's out doing a hobby horsing? So these can be put away for our big trip at the end of March. I will get you to try them on and check they're plenty big enough.
Yeah.
Oh look, they're Michelin. I did not know that. You see them? Nice. I thought they felt like really good quality. Oh, I might have to get a matchy pair if they go up to my size. Right. Oh, my mum would be going mad that we put these on here. She'd say, that's bad luck. Does this count as a table?
No.
It's a breakfast
Counter.
bar.
It's a counter.
Counter, is it? Right. One last thing. Go on then. Quick. I'm never going to have our tea. I'm never going to get those steps in, am I?
No way! Yes, get in. Thank you so much.
What is it?
It's a rug to put on your hobby horse.
Okay. I'll show them what it is.
Yeah. So there's 2 parts.
A little bag. It can go back in and that could go in her carry case.
I can do a little tutorial on my YouTube, Imogen Suddenlife. This is the bit for like going on the upper part of their head like neck. And then this is the lower part that just goes like that.
So there you go. Perhaps she can go and put it all on her hobby horse, and when I finish cooking the tea, she can show you what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm just going to
And
leave
I
you
can
with all that to take away.
Yeah.
Because I need to get on for the tea. So let's do this. So I finally finished. The kids have already taken theirs. I've picked one up for Ben for tomorrow. And look at this. I've tried a little bit with my fingers and it is so tasty, the sauce, so I cannot wait to dig in. So yeah, if you see the oven baked coq au vin with buttery crushed potatoes, I think it's good. I will let you know once I've eaten it, but yeah, I'm going to go and devour it now. I've done some extra steps on the treadmill while it was cooking because I was behind. I'm still on like about 6,600, so I still need another 1,400 steps before I go to bed to hit my 800 that I really want to hit each day. So let's see with all the running around and getting the kids ready if I do it. But yeah, I'm going to get this down and then I'm going to have a nice bath. Good evening. It is now just gone 9 o'clock. Yeah, it turned into a bit of a crazy evening. The Gousto, the coq au vin, was amazing, really tasty, definitely recommend it. And Henry, he ate all of it, he even ate the mushrooms. Imogen, after an absolute meltdown, did try half of a tiny piece I'd cut up of mushroom, and said she doesn't like it, but one of them does, so we did it. Yeah, so I think my nice relaxing bath has gone out the window and it's going to be a quick shower now. Because I really want to trying to go to sleep really by like 10. Might end up being 10:30. Because it's back to the school run in the morning. Yeah, so I'm going to go and do that. And then maybe read a little bit of my book that I'm reading on my Kindle. And lights out. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed a day in the life of me. It has been a bit of a different day because it was an inset day. Although, to be fair, the kids are a bit older now and they do kind of go off and do their own thing, so I guess maybe it wouldn't have been so dissimilar, but I didn't have to do the school runs, did I? So that saved me a bit of time, I suppose. Yeah, so I'll finish this here. I was going to have a shower and I was going to show you my face products that I bought actually, but we'll save those for another day. So yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed watching my first ever day in the life vlog. And yeah, I'll get editing and try and get this posted ASAP. We went, if you haven't, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, I guess you wouldn't know on here, but we went to America end of July into August, and I vlogged it all. It was the first time like abroad using my new DJI Pocket 3 Osmo camera. I did do a little trial with it. We went to Liverpool, that's on our channel, and that seemed to go fine-ish. I think we had one little hiccup where I held a button and deleted something, but I changed the settings, so now that doesn't happen. I've not done it since. But yeah, when I got home and looked through all my footage, there's like loads of bits missing. So as I'm going through, I'm hoping there's not as much going forward because I was getting a bit more used to it. But yeah, there's some bits that I'm really gutted that I've lost, and so it's been a bit of a struggle. I've been trying to make, you know, like some decent, I want to do a whole series basically, so I'm trying to do that, but it's not going to be as many, I guess, because I'm kind of putting days together. But yeah, I haven't actually looked at it for a little bit, and I think I just lost my mojo because I was gutted that I've lost this footage, which is another reason why I've just thought, do you know what, I'm just going to do a day vlog and post it just to kind of get back on the wagon with it again, and hopefully this will encourage me to get on and finish that vlog because we've got more exciting trips coming up and I need to do those. So anyway, I digress. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, I'd love it if you would give it a like and give us a subscribe, and maybe if you are just watching it because it's like a day in the life and you haven't seen our travel vlogs, then have a look on our page and there might be somewhere you're going that you might want to have a little gander at. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Bye.